Hey guys, it's Janet with Crafting It Up in Creations. Coming at you today, I've got a Michael's haul and a Joann's haul. I went to Roanoke yesterday. This is about an hour from where I live, so I don't typically go over there too awful much. Maybe once or twice a month at least, because I do like to hit the Dollar Trees that are over in that area. But Michael's had their Sizer Easy Weed Foil HTV. This is heat vinyl transfer. You use it with your silhouette, your Cricut, your Brother Scan Cut. They had these, typically they're $17.99 to $21.99. They were on sale for $10 a piece. So I thought I'd go over there and see just kind of what they actually had to offer. I didn't even know that they started selling this brand, and typically I buy this offline. So I thought I'd give it a whirl. This is silver. It's 11.8 inches by 36 inches, so you do get a decent amount of vinyl. So I haven't really bought a whole lot from Michael's. Every now and again I'll buy the Cricut stuff because that's typically what they sell. Joann's has a little bit more, has had in the past a little bit more to offer in the lines of this, but I typically don't buy it there. It's so much more expensive than just getting it online. So sometimes ones online, if they're a specialty transfer paper like the glitter or I'm trying to think, holographic type, sometimes those are more expensive online, but they're still cheaper than I think getting them in the store. But all of them are the same size. This is a silver confetti, and it just looks like, let me see if I can get it in the light there. It just looks like silver glitter. And then I decided to go ahead and try the black glitter. And this is, it just says black, but it does have a glitter to it. So, and this one's the same length as well. I wasn't sure if they were all the same length because some, like I say, some were different prices than the other. And it may just be, you know, versus a holographic versus glitter versus foil. They have a lot of different things on sale right now that are in between seasons, so all their summer merchandise is 70% off. And then they had a coupon for an extra 20% off. So this normally was $19.99, it was $5.99. And I just got it to maybe put some succulents down in it. I really just kind of liked the look of it. And back sometime within the last month, Michael's had sent me something in the mail with a 50% off coupon, like 25% off your entire purchase, including sale items. And so I still had the 50% off because I had used the other one. And I used it for this little bag. It says, "Enjoy the ride." I'm all about some little bicycles. Anytime I see stickers at the Dollar Tree or anywhere else that have the little bicycles on them, I tend to get them. This was $32.99, I believe. So I got it half off. I got it for about $17, or give or take. But I just love this. I thought it was so cute. And it's actually a planner bag is what it's listed as, but I don't even know. I could probably still use this as a little purse even if I really, really wanted to. I probably won't, but it's got the "Enjoy the Ride" on both sides. And honest to goodness, this is exactly what I went in to find. I've probably gotten this Krylon Color Master paint. It's paint and primer. It's metallic rose gold paint. It's just beautiful. I am going to paint some different things. I have some DIYs that I've done, and I'm going to post those soon on how I've colored some different things using this rose gold color. So they also had this on sale as well. This is for the Cricut, and it's the leather. It's faux leather wood grain, textured, easy to cut faux leather at a value price. So it's 5 sheets in 5 colors. It's a charcoal, boxwood, ash, walnut, and espresso. So it gives you these colors of it. And you can kind of, I don't know if I'll be able to get it on camera, but you can kind of see a wood grain texture with it. Here's what it looks like up close. And you can just see the detail. And I honestly was laying there this morning, half asleep, half awake, thinking, this may work on the dollhouse even. to lay on the floor, and it would be really easy to cut to make it look like a wood grained finish on the dollhouse floor that I'll be working on. Let me pull them all out and show you what they look like. I can't peel the back off of them, so I'm not exactly sure how this works, but I just love that. I really love that gray color. But those are the colors. Let me kind of pull this guy out from the back. They had this Art Minds wood graining tool before, and I'm still curious as to how this works. I need to probably look it up, but it's got this wood grain looking texture on it, and it acts like you can make this with the tool. You paint your project first with the base color, and then you go over top of it with maybe like a lighter color or a darker color, and then you're supposed to just rake this tool across it to make the wood grain look. Practice technique on scrapboard before starting project. For more realistic looking wood grain, only rock rounded end of tool, 1 slow time per drag. Alright, also start with the rounded end of the tool at different angles with each drag. So, yeah, well, we'll see. So in my nautical beach decor theme, the pizza pan that I made has the ocean view on it, and I Mod Podged some sand on it. Well, I'm out of the glitter blast spray and the sapphire shimmer, and a friend really wants me to make another one for her. So, and I'm also trying to make one kind of look like a lake scene as well, and I didn't have any darker blue. I still only had the sparkling waters. And I'm going to try that. I'm not sure what to make of the pizza pan. It does kind of look fallish colors. I've used like red and gold and a bronze, you know, to make it kind of look like the leaves. And it looks really pretty, but I'm not sure. It just doesn't look muffled. So I don't know. I may post a picture and y'all have to let me know what you think. But I definitely needed the sparkling waters to make the new pizza pan for the beach look, and I'm gonna throw this either on the sky part or maybe a little even in the water to make it look like the water's edge. So of course they're putting out all their fall stuff. That's why all their summer stuff is really cheap, and I ended up getting this. I took a picture of it at first because I was like, maybe I can make something like that. I'm not sure I could do something any similar to this metal look, but I just really like this. This was $12.99, and I had a 40% off coupon that I used on this. And I am going to plan on doing a few little jewelry things, but I don't have all my jewelry stuff set out. But these kind of look like little peacock feathers. All their string beads were 50% off. And you know, when you go down through there and look at everything, it's so cute. Alright, pretty sure these were not on sale. But I got them because of the fox down here in the corner for my daughter. And he's really super cute too. Little porcupine. I ended up getting some of these ear pins. There's 30 pieces. I've got silver and gold. So this is the part that goes in your ear, and then that dangles down, and you can add beads to it and either cut it off and curl up the ends of it. I thought that would be kind of neat to try. I don't have any like that. I got these beautiful bluish beads. I'll have to put my eyeglasses on to tell you what these are, because I cannot see without readers anymore. At least, you know, this kind of tiny print. Silver luster glass thick rondelles. And these are 6 by 8 millimeters. I really thought those were pretty. I got some of these. I'm pretty sure I've had these before. They are shell aqua luster, and they're a 7 millimeter bead. And then I got those ear pins in silver. These are nickel-free lever back earrings, and they have them in different colors. It's an antique silver, a copper, and a brass. And I thought that would just give me a little something different. Typically, I put a lot of the little earrings in craft shows, and they usually sell pretty well. This is a 10 millimeter aqua glass round. It just looks like a marble look almost to me that you've put in the oven and brought out and put in cold water. It's really pretty. rose gold 6mm beads, and I really love the rose gold stuff, so I thought these were cute. Little seahorse charms. Just as a gold tone metal. On here. Let me put all these others down. So there's that design and that design, but there's 8 of them all together. I did find some rose gold in the smaller ones. These are 3mm. They have these that are little seahorses, and they're a decent weight, but these aren't too heavy to even use for earrings, but I don't know, they might be too big. It's a seahorse print, and it's reconstituted stone. And then the little charm gallery, they have this little one piece. It's rose gold, and it's a little arrow. Let me see if I can, there we go. I'm trying to catch it in the camera angle where you can see it, but I have to look over here. It's where I can tell if it's in focus or not. These, they're gray glass 2x3mm. And I thought they kind of went with these to go together. And then I picked up these turtle charms. I probably already have something like this, but nothing quite this size. And they're in the, this is like a gold, and then there's this copper color. But I think they add real well to like the stretch bracelets and different things. And then these are just the fishhook ear wires, and they were all different colors, so I got a package of those. So there's the gold, there's kind of a brass, it's kind of like what they would call the dark nickel color. They had a really good sale, 50% off all strung beads, and so did Joann's. So I'll go ahead and go through some of the ones that I got from Joann's as well. Probably see the beach theme in a few of these, because I did find a bunch of different ones. This is sea stars, crabs, octopus, all on there, and a turtle even. So there's all kinds of different ones. Sea stars, I said sea stars. Starfish. A sun charm. And these are all the same, so I'll just kind of hold them up to where you can kind of get the focus in on it. Some of these I just loved. Okay, so this is Hildy and Joe. I hadn't seen these before, but they're just listed as metal beads. But these are dragonflies, and they've got kind of that patina look to them. Elephant heads. And then I got seahorses as well. I got these, and honestly I might even use them just in the dollhouse. I kind of wish I would have gotten more, but it's fruit. Like there's a lemon, a strawberry, an apple, lime. This looks like kiwi. Apple, watermelon, a green apple, all kinds of different ones. So this may end up going in the dollhouse actually, but we'll see. This is Bliss beads. And this has got northwest, south, northeast, west, and south on them. Let's see if I can get one to focus in and not be so wiggly. I picked up these. I don't know, I guess I like older looking things, like antique looking jewelry stuff, you know, every now and again. So I thought these were just really neat looking. The only thing bad about showing you the beads is it's hard to get the focus on them. And then they have these. Now these are actually really heavy. But I like that sun, moon, and stars theme on things, but there is the moon, and then there's the sun. And they're just alternating. It's of those two designs on there. Hildy and Joe and their little birds. And I thought those would be cute together, even if you took the bird off itself and put these little brass beads around it and added one of those ones that I got from Michael's and add the little bluish charm to it as well. That would make a cute little earring. These are just metal beads, kind of like a filigree look to them. A lot of these don't have anything description on them, so it doesn't have a size on them or anything, but I would venture to say these are close to a 6mm bead. But I just thought they would add character, you know, kind of like a little spacer bead. So these are just kind of like a chain, and I thought this would go really good with the nautical theme, because I want to make some different things that were kind of beach themed and use the turtle and different things like that I got. And I thought these looked really neat. Like this is like a rope kind of design, and then this. I thought that was really cool. So I ended up getting two of them. They had some other ones on clearance. These are pretty cute for adding to different things. Kind of have like a filigree look to them. I got some silver rings in different sizes. These aren't jump rings, they're solid rings, you know, just so you can add them to something and maybe hang something off of them. That's kind of nice, like for a necklace, to have your chain to come to each side of this and then maybe hang your pendant or whatever down from it. So they have their vinyl on sale as well. Now this is just holographic vinyl. The HTV is heat vinyl transfer. It goes on shirts. You can also use it on cups, but I've never done that before, so I can't tell you exactly how to do that, but there's tons of videos on YouTube for that. But this is the Cricut holographic vinyl, and it's in the blue color, and oh my god, it's like a blue opal color, and it's going to be really hard to appreciate on camera. And I actually got that one, and I got the sampler. This was much more expensive. I don't know if I can catch the colors in that or not. Maybe. There's the sampler colors, because there is like a purplish one, and then a reddish one, and then like a pink one. And then this one was listed as blue, and then I also got opal. So I guess the opal is more of a whitish color, but I just love these. My sister-in-law has the Brothers Scan and Cut, and she made these pretty little mermaid cutout and put it on a cup, and I was like, oh my gosh, that would look so good with one of these. It looked really good the way she did it too. But and then I also got this paper roll. It's by American Crafts. It's 24 by 120 inches, and it looks like a wood grain. And I plan to use this on some of the foam board from the Dollar Tree to make like a backdrop for different things. I have used the contact paper, and I've used it like on the floor of the thing that I have, and then I have just the white background of the poster board that folds in, and that looks really neat. I like to use that for like some things that I've put on eBay to resell. Sometimes I do old Stampin' Up! Products if I'm not using them anymore, or different things in the past that I've sold on eBay. That was kind of like my backdrop, and so I thought, well, for some of this stuff for YouTube, I'd like to have a real pretty backdrop, and maybe like a screen that displays every time, like when you come to my channel. So I got this, and you know, you're in trouble when all the fall stuff is out, and you just can't help yourself. But this was fall into color, and they have a matching welcome mat for this too. So it's just a little flag with an owl on it, and it says welcome, and I just love that. It's so pretty. And I love owls. And then I picked up these fall color napkins. It's listed as 16 guest towels. And I had in my mind that I was going to make a glue gun stand. If you're interested in seeing me make that, let me know. I've seen several on YouTube, but I'm planning on decorating mine because I just want to add something to it. So these were $4.99, but they were 40% off. But they're sunflowers, and I love sunflowers, so I'm going to decorate mine up. And I'm going to use this and Mod Podge to the containers that I'm going to use to keep my glue sticks in. So let me know down below if you want to see that video or not. I haven't started working on it yet, so if I do and people are interested, then I'll post that. So they have all their fall ribbon out, and I just love fall colors. And I tried to pick some things out that weren't particular to fall, but most of it is. So this is just a brown rope style look, and it kind of looks shiny. Doesn't really look glittery, but sort of. You know, it's like a shiny color. I kind of wish I would have gotten 2 of these now, but because I can see me using that in a lot of DIYs. But I also got this really, I'm trying to catch it. Let me move the, trying to catch it where the sun doesn't quite get that. But it's real pretty leaves, and it's got a little bit of gold glitter in between on the leaves. I got this one that just looks like leaves all connected to each other, and it has like a gold foil in the center of those, and it does have wire in it. But it says Fall Harvest, Count Your Blessings. It says Thanksgiving, but it's got little pumpkins on there. But this would look really good like on a wreath. It's so pretty. Look at that little leaf. This is, it also has a wire edge. I thought this was really intriguing looking. I probably should have got 2 of these too, because it looks to me like it's fabric rolled together and made into that rope design. It's really neat looking. I just like it. I don't know if I can catch that glare or what. I'm so sorry. But that's really neat looking too. And then they had this one. That one's pretty. Yeah, I went crazy on this stuff. I mean, really. And I got this one. And then this one has a wire edge. And it's kind of brown with, it looks like gold type accent in within that. And this is really soft. And then this one was my favorite one, and I had to kind of be on the lookout because one of them had already been opened. But I'm going to have to open it to show you what it looks like. And this has a wire edge as well. But look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. So one of them was opened, and I guess I'm just self-conscious that I want to make sure I get the whole 12 feet of ribbon that's in there. And so I looked and looked and looked and finally found a second one. But I don't know, but that is beautiful. I'm going to have to come up with something really special for that. And then one last thing that I got at Joann's was this. It opens to the top. I'm going to put succulents in this for sure. It was on clearance. It said $24.97. I don't really think that was a heck of a good deal. Let's see how much it was before. Oh, this used to be $50, so it was only half off. But I really liked it, and I thought that my coupon would be applied to it as well because they had tons of coupons. Like, it was so much off clearance items, and then you could use 20 or 25% off as well. So that's everything from my Joann's and my Michael's haul. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed some of that. I do want to make some jewelry things. I do want to show you the process of the earrings and how simple it could be. Sometimes I think that it would probably be so much cheaper to just go out and buy the earrings that you like, but they sell so many different cute things even at like Joann's and Michael's and Hobby Lobby that you can't just go buy in a store. So if you do make it yourself, it makes it kind of nice. And my middle daughter has her ears pierced and she loves wearing earrings, and so I love making them for her and I like making them for me. And you know, usually if you're gonna make a couple, you might as well make a couple for the craft show and throw it all in together. And I don't charge a whole lot for them. I know there were some beads that I've gotten in the past from like Fire Mountain Gems offline that do cost a lot more, and I try to put that into perspective when I price things, but I like doing it. That's what makes it fun for me. So, and I like gifting them as well. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. If you're interested in seeing the dollhouse stuff, let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for stopping by. I know this was kind of a long call. I really appreciate all your guys' support. If you have any ideas for future videos or you have any questions, you know, leave them down below as well. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and take care.